Hey guys, it's Alex here. Sorry if I'm blinding you with this screen right here. It's quite a lot lighter. Um, we actually back in FM14 because I realised I haven't reviewed quite a bit of it. I just looked and my last episode is season 35 and I'm in season 37 now. We finally hit that landmark goal there, 2050. But guys never realised I did. I just didn't make the episodes for it because I sort of got a bit sort of burnt out. So I'm just going to do a bit of a review for this and sort of ask if you want me to keep going with this because it is pretty crazy how far we're in. But I'm going to see how far we get in on new one and whether you guys still want this. So I'm going to do a big quick review of all that happened in the years 36 and so far in this year. We still have a bit of this year to go. Actually, we do have a Champions League quarter final versus Bayern. But let's go through this season 36 first. So, season 36, what happened? I was talking about, I don't know if you remember, talking about not selling Alan Henderson, or selling Alan Henderson, um, in season 35. Well, we sold him to Chelsea. 34.5 million. You can't turn that sort of stuff down, but look at how good he is. He's 58 caps for Scotland, 45 goals. He is just ridiculous, ridiculous. We got a 50% sell on as well. Um, it was like a sell on clause. We got 8 million or 6 million. He scored 10 goals. He did that first season. Look at that. First season, 33 goals in 40 games, 24 in the league. This season, 18 and 18, 16 and 15 in the league. He is just, I think he is one of the world class strikers, and we bought him for 350k from Falkirk. So very good to get my money's worth there. Quite a big selling spree this year. We let Nathan Action go out for free. We sold Jolic for 6 million to Schalke. I'm quite happy with that. He's 27, just sitting as a reserve. Got him on a free, so 6 million. Happy with that. We sold Robert John, actually, to AC Milan for 18.25 million. A lot more than I thought I'd get for him. He was worth about 12 million, I say, and I just offered him out for 25, and they said 18.5. Will that be okay? 18.25. I'm like, sure. So to get him on a free from Man United, sell him on a number of years later, very good profit there. Then we sold also Abasatoe from to Dortmund for 13 million. Also very like 27, so he's aging. Also got him on a free, so very good there. Michael Ferguson sold to Raylung for 2.5, which was weird because I think in the season, things are coming back to me as I go through them. The season before, I was trying to sell him, and he wouldn't go for about a million, and then Reading just come in with a 2.5 mil bid for him, which is a bit weird, and then a few loans. And then coming in was Kateo Iulano. So all of these players, though, they won't be like the value, like the same attributes they were when I did sell them or buy them because it's been like another year and a half on. But that year we made 74.5 million or 4.45 million, which is pretty insane, I have to say. Um, if I go to our schedule for that year, here we go. Um, we had a Fox testimonial for Patrick Fox, which is, yeah, 32 now. He's still there playing 129 caps for Ireland. I don't know if he's taken over from. Uh, I don't think he has. Wait, records. Most cap player was Ronnie Markey. Still hasn't taken over. I don't know what's happened to that one, to the thing for the jig for that. But yeah, he's still here. Had loads of friendlies. We had uh, tours to America, to North Korea or Japan, and Brazil again. As per usual, we went through sort of the winning stages. I guess I could go through. I don't know. I'm just trying to look. Elias had a very good season, I remember, along with Malorgio. So as you can see here, Champions League group. I think I'll go through them, I guess. Dynamo Kiev was a 3-1 win. Bang it, 8-0 versus Seven Druids. Elias with 5 in that game, which is pretty insane. Leon, we had in that group as well, 3-1 win away. And a 5-0 win over Newtown. Elias with another hat trick there. Um, Sporting was a 2-0 win. Barry was a 5-0 win. Sporting away was an 8-0 win. Capoferri with 3 in that one. Um, 9-0 in the Welsh Cup. Donnellan with a hat trick. Uh, just just trying to remember all of this now. Pretty crazy. Leon was a 1-0 win. Malorgio with a goal in that one. 5-0, 5-1. We look at the group, I guess. We oh, that's there we go. We topped the group 6 out of 6, 24-2 against. Very good there. Um, yeah, as you saw there was a 10-0 win over Barry. Malorgio, he got 7 in this game. I remember this game because we had a 40 million bid for him from Man United or something, and I rejected it. I went, no, we've just sold Alan Henderson. We can't sell Malorgio because if you look at him, he is insane. 18 finishing, 20 determination, 17 composure, 16 first touch, 17 technique. He's wanted by some clubs. He's wanted by Liverpool at the moment. But yeah, and then he went and scored 7, which is a record for a player in our game, which is just insane. Um, 5-2 over Real, 5-1. Then we had PSV in the first knockout round, won 3-2 away. Elias with 2 and Luis Javier Palma with 1. Then we beat him 5-1 at home. Malorgia with 2, Jordan, Elias, and Grindley with goals there. And a friendly. We lost actually in the quarterfinal to Man U 2-1. Capaferri with a goal, and then 3-1 at home. Capaferri the other goal. Just Man United. They're just Man United. Like as you can see, Chelsea beat Barca, Man U Bayern actually beat City, which is pretty crazy. So the semi-final was Man United beating Chelsea and Bayern beating Arsenal, and then the final, Man United actually did beat Bayern on penalties. I thought it was going to be the first time we didn't have an English club win it for God knows how many years, but they couldn't get the job done in the end. Went on to win the Welsh Cup final 8-0 in the end. Ridiculous. Yeah, if I show you I guess I can show you the main players for that season. So we had Elias that season, who he got 30 goals in 26 starts, 11 assists, which is just insane. Malorgio obviously did pretty amazing, 21 goals, 17 assists in 28 games. Um, who else did well? Kurosawa did well. Um, yeah, 23 goals in 20 games and 16 assists. Just sort of ridiculous sort of stuff. So if I guess we did have I'll go through the youth after everything. If I go on to the next season, or transfers like this season, we haven't finished it yet, but here are the transfers so far. We sold a few more players. Jimmy Alams went to Southampton for 9.25 million. Not, yeah, just not good enough anymore, but still 10 million nearly for him. Darren Baker went for 4.3 million to Valencia. He just wasn't getting the game time anymore, and I didn't want to keep him here when he wasn't going to get the game time because he's a good player, very good player, and he's doing well for Valencia, so that's good to see. Sasha Frolich as well went for Napoli for 6.75 million. Never really made it here, but to get nearly 7 million for him when I thought I wouldn't ever play him and get nothing for him was very, very good there. We've brought in 3 players. Lee Love from Hamilton, 110k, Scottish centre mid. 17 determination, got some good stats I can develop if I continue. Richard Moorman on a free from Man City, a midfielder slash attacking mid, Dutch from City, very, very good sort of overall stats, all round are very good. Mattia Lemma from AC Milan, who's ridiculously good, 20 years old, centre mid. He's already starting to push out Capozzielli, our other Italian centre mid. He's just insane. If I go through our schedule for this year, trying to remember all the buttons. We had our friendlies again: Brazil, Japan, America, and then a few other ones. We started off 4-0 win over Barry, Aber. Champions League was Rangers, 2-1 win there. Then we beat Prestienne 7-0. 6-0 versus Queman. Basel 4-2 win. 7-1 over Tredegar. 2-0 over Valencia. We had to go right up against Darren Baker after we'd already just sold him. Then Valencia was a 4-1 win as well. Then we had a 9-0 win over Care. Malorgia with 4 in that game. Then Basel was a 3-0 win. 7-0 over Quamaman again. Donnellan with a hat trick. Then the knockout rounds, we had Porto, which was a 4-2 win. And then Brentford was a 10-0 win in the World Cup quarter-final. Kurosawa with 3. Elias with 3 as well, which is pretty cool. Then Porto was a 2-1 win. And then an 8-2 win over Real. Kolesnikov with 2, who's a new player. Elias with 2, blah, blah, blah. And then we got Bayern in the quarter-finals. Real in the semi-finals. Some more league games and the Premier League Cup final. If I show you the league, I guess last year's, we won it. Obviously, 3 draws, not too good. 111 goals, 413 against. Very good. Ryder and Stefan Druids go down. This year so far, we're on 29 points. I have to say though, look at that. Look at that. That is Ava Uni in second, and they've nearly secured it. Yeah, they're nearly there and securing it. Ava in third, then Newtown TNS Real. Quamaman are relegated on 6 points already, and it's between Barry and Prestienne, and maybe Care. Um, but yeah, it's been pretty crazy, I have to say. If I look at the awards, actually, we can look at the awards from last year. Manager of the Year, last went to Mark Muir from Bangor, which is just annoying for me, as per usual. Player of the Year last year went to Elias, 17 goals and 6 assists in 18 games. Team of the Season of last year's Castaneda, Jordan, Kurosawa, Capicielli, Grinley, Elias in there. Top goal scorer, who was that? Neil Bunting from Aber Uni. Kurosawa's up there with 18 goals, which is quite nice. Young Player of the Year went to Elias as well, so that's sort of obvious there. Um, but yeah, if we go through the team, I guess we can go through our sort of squad now. So we still got Patrick Fox in the goal for the moment. Um, well, actually, let's go to a quick pick and get the best team out. No, I think I put Elias up top. Okay, there we go. It's the squad, and there we go. So I got Patrick Fox still in goal. Um, Now let's just go through positions like that. We got Patrick Fox still in goal. Still, as you can see, ridiculously good. Still got his 20s, but he's 32 now. We need to get the younger goalkeepers in. So we do have 3 young goalkeepers in the ranks that could challenge for that. Dale Ardley, first off, 21-year-old English. Well, I think you remember him. We got him from Chelsea on a free, so he's been playing quite a few games. Patricio Daniel Fernandez, our Mexican, sort of I think the worst out of the 4, but still pretty good. And then Dmitry Malinkov, 19-year-old Russian, very good. He's I think the one to pip Patrick Fox to that point. Daniel Taylor at right back still. He's still here, but looking to sell him on now. Not the best. Then you got Castaneda, who's really come into it, doing very well at the moment. Wasn't the best and starting pick, but he's really come into the role with sort of other players getting sold and leaving it open. Do Octavio, he's still there, 25 now. Thinking I might be selling him. I still remember what I was going to do, which is odd. Riyad Jordan, still here, 22 years old. Irish, he's becoming a starting centre back. Very, very good there. Mark Osborne, who is our young left back, 19 years old. Not got the best rating, but he plays well. He performs well in games, I have to say. I remember this still. It's ridiculous. See, Iliano is one of the best players now. 21 years old, definite starter. Then you got I'll go through. I guess go through youth at other times. Let's go like that. There we go. He's still in the team. Damn it. Yeah, I'll just bypass him for the moment. Oh yeah, we got Joe Alimi still, our Welsh centre back, who's half Nigerian, still doing well there. Who else we got? Ronnie Markey, he's retiring finally. He's 35. He's retiring at the end of the season. Um, it's pretty crazy. He's still got a few games under him this year. He is just ridiculous. 152 appearances for Ireland. He's still very good. His pace is still at 8, which I have to say is quite good. Um, but yeah, he is just incredible. 75k, definitely well spent there. Stephen Knight, I think we might be selling him. Another Irish player. Yeah. Uh, Gix Wade, he's actually really come on. He actually plays for Bermuda. He's had one appearance for Bermuda, which is weird, but he's a fantastic centre mid now. I didn't really think he would be, but he is. Alan Grinley as well, coming on very nicely. He's 21 now. Look at like this kid could definitely go for sort of an Alan Henderson price. Him and Henderson in the Scottish team, they must be doing well now. Look at those stats there. 18 off the ball, 18 positioning, 20 determination, 17 decisions, 16 creativity, and 16 composure, along with a 16 passing. And then you got like those blues that are nearly reds along here, and 19 strength. He is just incredible. Um, yeah. Then we got Capaferi, 28 now, still going. Still looking pretty good as well. So he's good there. Capazielli, 28 as well. Our Italian maestro. Might be looking to sell him on with the appearance of Lemma, but there we go. Daniel Diaz, our young centre mid, Spanish centre mid, doing all right. Who else? There's Lemma. Then we got Nelson. He's still here. Still here. He is transfer listed and wanted by a club. He wanted to leave to go for a new challenge. I haven't accepted it. Still playing for us a tad. Yeah. But he's still scoring. He played 6 appearances, got 4 goals and 4 assists. I have to say it's still very good. Um, yeah. Sam Davies is here, 29 years old now, attacking midfielder. Very good. Looking to sell him on though, I think. But yeah, you got Morman, Douglas Donaldson, still here from Scotland. Sort of looking at players, remembering them. Then you got Kurosawa, who's really come into it. Now into sort of his own sort of thing now. He's this year so far 20 goals in 20 games. Can't complain. 10 assists as well. Um, you got Gareth Blackburn, Luis Javier Palmer, still developing, I have to say, but don't think he's going to make it. Elias, our probably best striking hope there. 21 years old. Very, very good stats. Just needs a few improvements elsewhere, but ridiculously good. David Whitby, a young striker. And then you got Malorgio, who is just ridiculous. 24, great stats on him. Gareth Miller, who's leaving. Kevin White, Joe Donnellan. Yeah, Donnellan's actually doing well. Um, Gareth Miller's actually leaving. I want to see if we actually got anyone. Oh, we have 2 players. We have one player coming in, one player leaving. Gareth Miller's going to Hull on a free, and we got Jay Rigby, the defensive midfielder slash centre mid coming in on a free from Chelsea. So that's the only player I signed. Completely forgot about him. Um, but yeah, so I'll just take you through, I guess, the stats for this year, because there was a lot. Like this is probably the best one to see. Look, goals wise, this year so far, 20 for Kurosawa, 19 for Elias, 17 for Malorgio, blah blah blah. And assist wise, 16 for Palmer, 12, blah blah. I'll go through our youth quickly, and I think that's will be it. Under 19s, we've had some fantastic players come through. 2 fantastic Russians, some other good sort of Welshmen, and we've got a Turkish lad coming in as well. So I don't know if you remember, but we had Alexei Kolesnikov come in. I don't know when did he come in? Did he come in? Oh, he did come in earlier, so you probably remember him. But he is fantastic. Look at that, 18 years old, worth 7.25 million. Some brilliant, brilliant stats on him here. He's been starting a few games now. He's wanted by 4 clubs already, big clubs as well, big-ish clubs. So that's good to see. And then we got David Whitby, who come in this year. Uh, this year? Last year. Um, but he is ridiculous. Not 16-year-old Russian, 90 determination, 11 finishing, sort of great stats, but he just looks ridiculous. He hasn't been the best at scoring, to be fair, but hopefully he just sort of comes into it. Alan Savage, a young Welshman who came in last year, doing all right. Anthony Chapman, attacking midfielder, not too bad. We had a first Turkish lad, Atak Atez, not too bad there, but the Russians are more where it's at. And we got a few Japanese, Spanish lads. Douglas Donaldson still there. Owen Sheridan still in the under 19s for some reason. Um, but yeah, so I think that is generally it. Finances wise, still look at that, 119 million. Still losing money every year, so we need to sell players to keep afloat, which is annoying. Um, but still dominating and just haven't got that point in Europe yet. But that's it. That's going to be our 2050 well sort of review. Might do it like if I continue, might do one other one. But that's it for so far. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's been Alex, and I'll see you guys later.